Deutschland!
Deutschland! Das ist der Hammer.
Slovensko, 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 heja, 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 Slovensko.
Yes, hello and welcome to the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. It's my honor to welcome all of you to this amazing city of Ostrava and to the holy country of Czechia. The best players and the loudest fans from all around the world have arrived in Czechia. It really doesn't matter if you will cheer from the stands, if you will support your team from TV or social media, or if you have the privilege to represent your country on the ice. Everyone, truly every single one of us will be part of another fascinating and inspiring story in ice hockey world championship. Chapter is each of us is going to write a part of hockey history with their heart of the game.
This is our game, loved for generations. For centuries, players, coaches, and of course millions of fans around the world have lived out their dreams at the rink. And as time has passed, hockey has evolved. Did they really start by playing with a wood puck? They used to skate on thin, wobbly skates with heavy sticks. But what a great game it was. Fast, passionate, and tough. Then they found that a lighter stick with a curved blade was better, and shots became laser beams, and the great game played on. Then somebody invented the scoreboard, and then a bigger one, and then an enormous one. Where does it all end? And then cameras in the ceiling, cameras in the net, video reviews, coaches, challengers, and video referees, and chips in the puck, and chips in the jerseys, and telestrators, and multi-angle replays, and 4K HD slow-mo, AI, VR, AR, POV, 3D MC, LED, RFID. What's next? It doesn't matter what happens next. What makes hockey hockey hasn't changed one bit. Then or now, anywhere in the world, in the arena or on the frozen pond, we are all the heart of the game.
Please lovely welcome on the ice our mascots, Poop and Poopek! These are our great mascots, Poop and Poopek!
Great Britain. Austria. Kazakhstan. France. Norway. Denmark. Latvia. Slovakia. Switzerland. Sweden. Germany. United States. Finland. Canada. Czechia.
Dear ice hockey fans, we Czechs like to say that Czechia is in the heart of Europe. Today, we can proudly say that we are in the heart of the game. So welcome and enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Aleš Pavlík, Vice President of Czech Hockey, and Mr. Heikki Hietanen, Council Member of IIHF Board.
Vážené dámy, vážení pánové, skvělí fanoušci, vítejte v Ostravě. Ostrava je hrdá na to, Ostrava je hrdá na to, že po 9 letech může opětovně přivítat svátek ledního hokeje, což je mistrovství světa v ledním hokeji. A Ostrava je také hrdá na to, že může opětovně přivítat jako takzvaný druhý domácí tým, slovenský tým tady a jeho skvělé fanoušky. Dovolte mi, abych vám, skvělým fanouškům, abych špičkovým hráčům popřál 14 dní úžasného zážitku, jak v hledišti, na ledě, skvělými výkony. Prosím, 14 dní se u nás v Ostravě bavte. Hezký večer.
Thank you, Mr. Pavlík. And now, please, Mr. Heikki Hietanen.
As a chairperson for the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship in Ostrava, I'm excited to welcome all the fans, national teams and entire hockey family in Ostrava. I'm looking forward to see memorable moments, exciting skills on the ice and good hockey games. Let's enjoy all these games and enjoy this great event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hietanen. And now, dear hockey fans, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce you Mr. Martin Kurba, solo opera singer from the National Moravian Silesian Theatre in Austria. Please rise, if you are able to, for the national anthem of Czechia. That was Mr. Martin Gruber.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep the energy high and the super loud. We are all in this together. Clap your hands.
Eine Minute noch.
Please welcome Team Germany.
Just after 4 p.m. here in local time, we are in Eastern Czechia, and welcome to Ostrava, just 50 minutes shy or so a drive from the Polish border, and we can't wait. It is game one for us, day one of the World Hockey Championship, and our feature game is Slovakia taking on Team Germany. Germany, a silver medalist last year, Slovakia finishing in 9th and trying to rebound and have a wonderful tournament this time around. We focus on Group B here in Ostrava. Your referees are from Finland, Lassi Heikkinen, and some Canadian content. Mark Pierce, also a refereeing the lines, the men from USA and Latvia. You see the captains, Mueller, Thomas Tatar, shaking hands before our first game here in Czechia. A great run for this man, Craig Ramsey, the Olympic bronze medal back in 2022. He's back behind the bench at the World's 6th straight time coaching Slovakia as the 73-year-old Canadian native trying to get it done one more time. And this man, Harold Price, back behind the bench, 65 years of age, silver last year, his second appearance, and trying to get back to that gold medal game that they lost one more time versus Team Canada. Wonderful opening ceremony to kick things off. A lot of fans of Slovakia within driving distance, and you can hear them right now inside the building. There's Lubor Hudicek in his 8th World Championship for Slovakia. One of the veteran players on this team. Starting goalie is Stanislav Skorvanik in his 2nd World Championship. The 28-year-old will get the call in game number 1. There's a lot of NHL star power in this game, including Philipp Grubauer in his 5th World Championship for Germany. Capitals 4th round pick back in 2010. Won a Stanley Cup with the Washington Capitals. And he's looking for gold here for Team Germany after coming off his campaign in the National Hockey League with Seattle. So Brian Ingwall, pretty exciting stuff. We're here, day one, game one. What are you looking forward to the most?
The idea in these kind of tournaments is the coaches want to see the team get better and better, but you have to win along the way. That's the real catch. Teams like this, especially Slovakia, if they get off to a slow start, really hard for them to catch up because the tournament just gets harder and harder. Germany was the epitome of that last year. They ended up getting better and better. They win a silver medal, did a terrific job. Harold Price, a terrific coach, got lots of experience, as does Craig Ramsey, of course. But the secret is try and come together as quickly as possible and get a feel. But at the same time, at the bottom line, you got to get at least a point in each game early on for teams like this sort of in the middle of the order.
Brian, one of the best parts of these tournaments is we took the tram over. Yes, it's the hockey. Yes, it's the battle for a medal. Yes, it's representing your country. But it's the fans and the passion in the building, and we feel that already.
Well, in these places, these buildings are all very similar. There's an intimacy that's very different than the National Hockey League brings.
We're ready to go. Puck dropped, underway. Game one at the World Hockey Championship. Slovakia in the blue and white jerseys. Germany, obviously the white, black with the orange trim. In comes Juraj Slafkovský, top line out for this side with Saharlik, Avrivik, and Slafkovský, the first overall pick for the Montreal Canadiens. JJ Peterka the other way, he'll drop it back, shot right on, rebound in front of the truck, right on the crease area, puck loose, they jam away. Skorvanik able to find it as Frederick Tipples nearly had the first of the tournament.
That was right on the goal line. Excellent work by Germany coming out of their zone. They move the puck off the wall and get a 2-on-1 early and then just get it to the net. There's Tiffels coming in, and that was a tough one there for Skorvanek. A little bit nervous there, I think. He goes down, can't find the handle, squirted between his legs, but he got help from Nevitz in the crease area in that critical last inch or two by the goal line.
Face-off controlled by Slovakia, played to center. Libor Hudacek on the forecheck, trying to get the puck away. Played up to center ice, out of the reach of Leo Ferdel. Peter Cherishnak behind his own net. He'll dump it in the corner. Lucas Single plays it to center. There's the captain, Thomas Tatar, to the German line. Germany controls as Thomas Tatar, long-time NHL veteran in his 7th World Championship. Tatar, part of the leadership group of this team. Puck played to center. Regenda gets taken down in the corner as Pavel Regenda, and the crowd wants a call. Regenda's back on his skates. He'll play to the line. That wrist shot hit a body from Mario Gurman. Slung right back up to the far point. That drive, Regenda right on, a good shot block, and Germany able to control.
Regenda's one of the most dangerous guys. He had 19 goals this past season, and they're going to try and get the puck to him as much as they can. This German team is really fast. They move the puck fast. We've seen that, the way they come up the ice. They also have really good structure in past years as well, too, so they usually don't make many mistakes.
No icing as play continues in the corner to the right of Stanislav Skorvanek, who gets the call. Returning player from last year's World Championship. Nico Sturm trying to dig it free. He will. Blast from the point. Deflected and just wide of the net. Good point shot by Maximilian Schubert. Puck played to center. And getting back for it was Alexander Eel, who was part of that silver medal team last year for Germany. Outstanding performance. And Brian, their first medal since way back in 1953 as they lost that gold medal game to Team Canada.
They were really good. They're missing one key thing, though. Moritz Seider, of course, a terrific player for the Detroit Red Wings. Played for them last year, had more minutes than anybody else on the German team. He's not here this year.
Seider cracked the All-Star team last year as he was unbelievable. They'd love a guy named Leon Draisaitl, but he's got bigger fish to fry right now back home in the National Hockey League.
I would say, how much difference would he make on this team?
Kay Wisman starting to play, and there's J.J. Peterka, the Buffalo Sabre, over the line. Wrist shot, never got through. Juraj Slafkovsky the steal. Slafkovsky, they'll start the play up ice. Long wrist shot, Grubauer, easy glove stop, and he will hold nearly 4 minutes into this first period.
Not much happening for Slovakia yet, kind of playing their way into the game here, but turnover, shot block, and that's what allows Slafkovsky to start the rush. And then they're just going to get some pucks to the net here, try and get a little bit of feel going for him. Rivik took an easy shot. Grubauer would like a couple of those early on. Nice glove save from distance, nobody in between. So he's got at least a feel now.
Solaric, Harivik, and Slafkovsky, the top line for Slovakia. And that popped out. So Slovakia resets at center as Cherishnak couldn't hold it in. Back to play it off the boards is Mark Michaelis. Michaelis still with it. 2-on-1. Michaelis brings it in. Pass across, shot, and that's stopped. It was Yazin Ailis in his 7th World Championship. Some speed up the left side, but couldn't cash in.
Yeah, quick attack again, and when you get one defenseman stranded in the neutral zone, that's big-time trouble. You only have the one D-man back, and they get the puck to the net. It's a good save here. Nice pass across. You're all set up. The good, quick, one-time shot there. Ailis didn't have a great look. He might have been able to cut back across in front of the net, but after the fact, it's easy to see that. He got beaten on that slide across on their short side. Skorvanek doing a nice job covering up.
Puck held in by Germany. As Fishview works it in the corner. Flipped right back in by Cowbell. Puck at the far boards. Stachowiak took a big body check, and her first penalty is coming up as Wojciech Stachowiak was hit hard, and Germany to the power play.
Anytime there's a lot of movement, and there will be along the boards, and you hit somebody from behind, they really clamp down on this. There is no margin for error at all. Hudacek, I believe, is the one that's... Oh, Pospisil, excuse me, 76, not 9, yeah. Hit from behind there, that's pretty plain view.
A lot of cool shots at the World Hockey Championship with the ref cam, so you get to see and we get to see what they see. And you're about to see a power play here for Team Germany as they'll set it up. Play back to the line and dropped off. There's Verdell. Verdell up to the blue line. Wisman, far circle, the shot off the stick, bouncing, and that'll hit the net and go on to play.
This ice surface is about 8 feet wider than an NHL surface, so on the power play gets lots of time for guys like J.J. Peterka, who has tremendous skill. He was the top forward in the tournament last year, had a great year with the Buffalo Sabres again with 28 goals. They'll get room on the flanks, but at some point you have to move into the middle of the ice. I mean, that's where the net is. This kind of a width of the ice, this is a forwards kind of rink. It's really difficult for the defenseman. Defensemen can lose track of where they are. They got to stay in the middle.
NHLer Nico Sturm also out there in the power play, and Dominic Cahoon, former National Hockey League player, now playing in the Swiss National League, their top division with SC Bern. Peterka brings it in for Germany. Try to go back to the line, but Wisman will have to track back, and you know, it's about finding that chemistry, special teams in a long tournament, and right in front, shorthanded, was Pavel Regenda, and he pleaded his case and gets the call. And you talked about Regenda, Brian, already. He's a dangerous player, and he draws the penalty.
Yeah, shorthanded, they were extremely aggressive and got a really good chance in close. A hook right at the last second. Great forecheck there. Big turnover. Got to be quicker back to the puck there. Wisman was just too slow getting back, and that was the cause. That's a good penalty to take. If you're going to take one like that from Fudel there.
Regenda, a couple seasons in the NHL with the Ducks, and this season played in the AHL, 19 goals with AHL San Diego. 4-on-4 hockey now.
Nothing will take the starch out of your power play by giving up a chance. The only thing worse, of course, is if it went in. So, as I said, that's a pretty good penalty to take.
Face-off flipped into the corner. Nice little head fake from Schuberg. Slavkovsky trying to dig it free. Slovakia had a pre-competition game back home in Bratislava versus the United States. It was a pretty cool moment as Juraj Slavkovsky and Cole Caulfield went head-to-head. Line mates on the top line in Montreal. They had a cool little moment in the handshake line. Talked to Cole Caulfield about it. He said, yeah, it was weird, giving a hug to the big man. And they're going to go head-to-head in this group later on in the week, so excited for that one.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that in the tournament, of course.
Peterka to the blue line, wrist shot off the post. That close for Lukas Kelbelts, opening up the scoring. Another try, Peterka blocked. He gets it back. You talked about it, Brian. He's buzzing already. Peterka drops it off. Shot never got through. Nemitz able to poke it up to Slavkovsky. Juraj Slavkovsky over the line with Simon Nemitz as they went 1-2 in the NHL draft a couple of years ago in Montreal. Historic for the country. It's never happened before for Slovakia.
Nemitz has got some good movement to his game, and for defensemen in their own zone, the quicker they can get back to pucks, they can hang on to the puck because you don't get run out of room. You can use the corners to your advantage in your own zone when you're a defenseman in your own end, but you have to be careful. You get stranded there, it's a long way back to the front of your net.
Now power play time here for Slovakia. Solaric trying to dig it free as Hudacek plays it back, and spinning away is the captain, Tomas Tatar. Back for Hudacek. Good burst of speed over the line, but too much as Slavkovsky was already in. Offside.
When you play at a surface like this in international competition, speed with the puck, and you have room to do it. You can hang on to the puck if that's your style, and you can go wide. But the guys who go straight lines and get to the net eventually, those are the ones that make the difference. And you see the good scoring chance the Germans had right off the post. The goaltender is best friend. Skorvanik with a couple of good saves has had now help from his defenseman on the 1-inch line, and now a goalpost the size of a football goalpost, and he's liking things right now.
Well, the guy who hit the post, Lukas Kobel, played his university hockey at Clarkson University in Lake Superior State, and little time in your neck of the woods as well, East Coast Hockey League with Florida. Slavkovsky works it across as Pospisil sets up right in front, hoping for the pass. Here's Slavkovsky, up top, drive, Nemitz right on, kicked aside, Grubauer. Slavkovsky reaching for the puck. As Mueller able to work it up ice. Mueller, centering feed. Two Muellers out there. Number 41 is Jonas Mueller, and the captain is 91, Moritz Mueller, both on the blue line for Germany this year.
Thomas Tatar with an unusual turnover for him. He just automatically forced that to Slavkovsky, and the Germans read the play right away. They were already headed to Slavkovsky. They can tell the tendencies are there. With that much room, those mistakes shouldn't be made.
Leo Ferdell at his own line, able to jam it to center, shot right back in by Slovakia as Grubauer is out to settle it down. Matthias Sukol is reaching for the puck, played to center. Leo Ferdell in his 4th World Championship starts to play back into his own zone. Schubert drops it back. Here's Mueller. Mueller, nice little move. Fired back in. Mueller's in deep. Patrick Koch. Back defensively. Puck behind. Skorvanik. 38 minutes gone in our first game. And it's Mario Gurman able to control. Gurman. He'll flip it in. Thomas Tatar racing after it in the corner. Puck free. Tatar. He has it. He'll put it up top. That drive. Martin Fairberry missed the mark. Couple NHLers on the back end for Slovakia in Nemitz and Fairberry.
I'm sure they'll get the lion's share of the ice time. Playing together will be interesting to see how they pair. Fairberry's a very good defender. And Nemitz we already talked about. Good movement to his game. Such a young guy. Still developing his talent level and what his specialties are.
Hudacek able to get it in center. And how about in this group as well, Sweden's defense? All you have is Erik Karlsson, Victor Hedman, and Rasmus Dahlin, and that's just 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the Swedes have got quite a stacked team coming in. They look really good.
We'll see them later on tonight, game 2, as Sweden opens up against USA. It doesn't get much better than that.
No, the US team looks really impressive, too. It's going to be a good game.
Puck at center. Skated in by Martin Pospisil. Backhand across, and Grubauer had the paddle down. Slavkovsky trying to free it, and he did. Pospisil at the line, protects the puck. They'll poke it over. Played into the corner. Slavkovsky trying to shake off his check. That's Alexander Eel.
The Germans really efficient in their own end. They're playing a lot of man-to-man. In front of the net, good contact away from the puck. They're not just playing in a zone and trying to get in passing lanes. They are manning up all over the ice. They're putting pressure, and it's giving the Slovaks a lot of trouble.
Marko Dano, the former NHLer, he lost it. But getting back was Matthias Sukol in his 4th World Championship. Chance up ahead and a good pushback as Moritz Mueller in his 12th World Championship. He got back defensively, made a nice play. Wrist shot. Puck in the slot, still loose shot just wide. Following up with Sukol, and he missed the mark. Dano in front again. Sukol back to work below the goal line. Marko Dano, taken in the 1st round by Columbus back in 2013, 27th overall. Good push up the right side, but then at the end of the shift, it was Parker Tuomi. They'll dump it in for Germany and change.
Slovaks are starting to get something going now. That chance for Sukol, he's got to be shaking his head. He's all alone in front of the net and missed it.
Great crowd, great chances. Game 1 at the Worlds.
during the break, we just got another look at that Sukel chance in front of the net. And Grubauer actually did get the toe of his glove hand on it and made a save. It looked like Sukel had just shot the puck wide. I thought, how the heck could he miss from there? Here it is. Here's a look. There you go. From our vantage point, even, we're pretty flat here, and it was difficult to see. So I'll give him a little more credit than that. It was a really good shot, and even better save. Here's a look at Craig Ramsey, the experienced coach. Over 1,000 games as a player way back in the day for Craig. And the fans here are already rocking the place. This is great. The atmosphere is just fantastic. One of the greatest things about doing these tournaments.
Brian, goes without saying, but the crowd is awesome and electric and just what we expected with Slovakia playing. Awesome start. We're just awaiting our first goal. Hudacek tried to work it in. That was picked off and put the other way by Fabio Wagner. Michaelis. He was dancing and took a late shot there from Lucas Single. And that'll cause a little commotion and conversation.
Yeah, well, at some point soon, you got to try and get into it a little bit. All it takes is a hit or two here or there. We've already seen a penalty and a hit from behind. That can get your blood up a little bit. But so far, it was the Germans early on, had the puck all the time, had two of the best looks in the game. But certainly, Slovakia has really recovered themselves and started to turn that ship around.
Haridik, Solaric, and Slavkovsky up front right now. Cahoon, Paterka, Tiffels for Germany. Slavkovsky reaching for it right at the German line. Dominic Cahoon was giving chase, dumped right back in. And that'll be icing charge as Jonas Muller got back. Team Slovakia really starting to come along as a program, Brian. At the under-18s, the last 2 years, they just had them in Finland. Fourth-place finish. Back-to-back fourth-place finishes at that tournament for the first time in over 20 years. Miroslav Shatan was there. He was watching his son compete, Miro Jr., who's not that junior. He's 6'7", by the way. And Shatan is the architect of this team, this program. And Slovakia has come a long way. And you mentioned that bronze medal at the Olympics 2022. Slavkovsky was the sports person of the year in his country. He is back, and even at just 20 years of age, he just turned 20. He wants to be a big-time leader on this team this year.
Well,
pass in front, shot off a stick, and one.
Yeah, Shatan, such a huge name, you know, for the country. 87 games played. That's more than any other Slovak has ever played in international competition. 37 goals for Shatan, 75. So he worked his way up all the way now. He's a GM. He's got kids that he's watching now, and he's created a history all by himself in a way. As he taken the last chance from Germany, got deflected up into the netting.
Pretty special for a fifth-round pick to the Oilers way back in 1993. He's in the IIHF Hall of Fame, as well as he was an absolute star internationally for this team at World Championships over the years as well. Won a Stanley Cup with the Penguins back in 2009. He had 9 goals, Brian, in those 1994 Olympics, and he's the president of Slovak ice hockey now, and he's doing a wonderful job for the program, as is that guy, Mr. Ramsey, who's been doing it for a long time and now doing it with Slovakia.
Yeah, 5 straight years. The top scorers coming into this, Slavkovsky, 20-goal guy.
Great shot right off, and a stop by Skorvanek. That is his best save of the game on eel and tight. Cherishnak up the right side, putting on the brakes, Pospisil, and the shot wide from Peter Cherishnak. Held in by Ivan. Germany controls, skated up ice by Tobias Ader. Ader lost it, and it's played by Cherishnak. Across ice, he gets it back. Just under 8 to go in this first period. That's his Sukel at center. Tries to jam it in. He chases after the puck. But it was worked back as Andre Golayan starts to play up ice to the right side. Chipped in by Andre Kudrna. Puck behind the net. Kudrna with his 4th World Championship for Slovakia. Daniel Fishbuch starts the play, drop back one time, drive, and that was handled as Stachowiak got a good shot off.
Germany's good on the rush, and they're not shy about shooting the puck from deep. Top of the circles, they have no problem, so they're going to shoot and go for a rebound.
Behind the play, Marco Dano took a stick up high. That's what you heard the fans. He's looking for blood. And penalty coming up. So they're going to call that high stick, and they'll probably review it. It could be more. Great chance here, Slovakia. Extra attacker out, delayed penalty, and it's touched up. At least it thought it was. No possession from Leo Ferdel. So Slovakia, still the extra attacker out, delayed penalty.
Yeah, that's a mistake there. Ferdel should have touched it. He was a little too lax with it. He never had control.
Here comes Tatar, takes a shot, back on his skates, tried to center. And now, no, yes.
Wow.
they get possession that time.
Wow.
Slovakia will be on the power play when we come back, and a potential review. Daniel Fishbuch is in the box. 6 goals in 15 career appearances at the World Championship. Slovakia on the power play, and an opportunity to strike first in our first game. We have 2 games today. Our coverage on TSN here from Ostrava. It'll be USA Sweden coming up next. Eric Arivik able to win the draw, but Germany pushes it all the way down the ice to Skorbanek, who made a great right pad stop just a few minutes ago to keep it 0-0.
Yeah, that was the best of the game for sure. Eel had a great chance off that face-off, and he was point blank. Really good save with the blocker short side.
From his own zone is Arivik. Brings it in. Singal there as well. Singal looking for it, the back end, and it's held in by Cherishnak. Play to the circle. Singal drops it off. Cherishnak. And a big hit that allows Germany to clear as Nico Sturm, the body check.
Really good reads by the German penalty kill. They're putting pressure on at the right time, really managing the ice well, and Slovakia hasn't spread the ice out enough yet.
Strahlik was trying to bring it in for Slovakia. Again, they're just having trouble getting set up here on this power play. Arivik shoots it in for Slovakia. There's Singal. Singal hit by Ida. Nemitz plays it across. Wrist shot up high. Buzzing the tower was Schuber, and he, pardon me, missed the mark. One more time, wrist shot. It was Schuber trying to block it. As Arivik, 2 good shots from that far point there for Slovakia. First one he missed high. Nemitz. And a tough pass comes all the way to center as Eric Arivik will reset, and Slovakia's going to change here.
Germany was overloading on their left wing side, so all 4 penalty killers left Arivik wide open on the far side. You got to be careful. Again, there's lots of room here, and Arivik was able to walk downhill and get a really good look.
Nemitz starting the play. Pospisil to flip in. In comes Tatar. And again, Germany, a great job on the penalty kill. That's going to do it. And the first man in with speed was Tuomi. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. No shots on that power play as Slavkovsky winds it up for Slovakia. And again, just not in sync, Slovakia. A couple offsides. 0-0. 4:16 to go in the first. Welcome back to Ostrava. And Brian, we were talking about Miro Shatan earlier. You know, they could use his offense in a game like this. He's the all-time points leader for the country, 37 goals, 75 points at the World Hockey Championship, and the most games played as well all-time at 88.
And for the Germans coming into this game, too, when you're looking for goal scoring, it's J.J. Peterka, 28 goals with Buffalo. Eder at 22 in Berlin. Cahoon at 15 in the Swiss League. And Fuder at 15 goals playing for Berlin as well, too. So both teams, especially Slovakia, don't have a lot of guys who have a lot of pop in their game. Against Lefkowski is the guy who has the most goals coming in, played for Montreal.
He leaves the give and go with a shot up high, and Skorvanik fought it off with the shoulder save. Back to Wiesman. Elise took contact at the line. It's brought in offside. Great give and go by Germany, and a good chance.
Skorvanik has been very sharp in goal, but he's getting a chance to see the shots. A lot of them best chances are coming on the rush. Really nice read there. Skorvanik in good position there, and there's good movement to his game. You see how ready he is for that off-shelf shot. Done a real nice job. His best save is still that close-in chance from Eel off the face-off about 5, 6, 7 minutes ago.
Leo Ferdell with a nice chance inside as Moritz Muller. Part of that silver medal winning team last year, a number of returning players. It's interesting, we don't get the official rosters or lineups until, last night at about 8 p.m. local time, so a lot of players can still be added.
Yeah, I saw about a dozen names for sure for the Germans from last year's silver medal winning team.
Puck jammed to center. Getting back is Maximilian Schuber. Took the body check there.
That was
elbowed by Slovakia. Puck battle won, and Peterka, he would have been in, but a good job. Good sticks in the way. Brought in Kellerman. Brings it in, shot stopped as able to break free was Regenda. Pavel Regenda, he's been dangerous, had that close chance, shorthanded, and another good chance there.
And he's very aggressive, too. He was the one that had that big hit in the corner. He's not shy.
In comes Martin Pospisil, 8 goals with Calgary this year. 24 points back in the NHL in 63 games for the Calgary Flames. Tuomi passes it off, the wrist shot. Never got through from Stachowiak. Slafkovsky up the right wing, lost the puck. Slafkovsky, 20 goals in the NHL, 50 points. His most productive season with Montreal. And he scored his 20th in the final game on an assist from Lane Hudson. And he got a little bonus for that. It's a little bonus money, big smile on his face for hitting 20 goals.
Yeah, it was tough for Slafkovsky last year as the #1 pick and not playing much.
And another offside. That's what, the third time we've seen Slafkovsky himself in offside.
Yeah. Slafkovsky had some room and time, but his winger went offside. Here, some of the hitting in the game, it's starting to ramp up a little bit. It's the Slovaks that are trying to make an impression there, trying to keep their game going and going north, and doing a good job there.
Two minutes remaining first period in our opening day coverage at the World Hockey Championship. Host cities Prague and Ostrava. Ostrava hosted the World Juniors most recently back in 2020. The World Junior as well in 1994. The building opened up in 1986. Great crowds expected home to HD Irakovice, who is the local team here. Minute 29 to go. Germany in their own zone. Turnover off the post. Thomas Tatar. The deflection in front hit the post by Grubauer. Another drive right on. Grubauer steers that aside. Thomas Tatar. What about the third post in this first period on both sides?
And that was Hudacek playing and making the play off the wall, turning the puck over.
Ferdell had it and pocket picked as Tatar got back, allowing both teams to start a change. Miromir German. Final minute, German, a little lackadaisical with the handoff, he'll get it back. German played in the Western Hockey League with Redmere and Kootenay back in the day in North America. Scherber worked the puck up ice, fell at center. Germany still controls. Dancing away is Dominic Cahoon, and he'll play it back to Maximilian Schubert. 7 goals in the AHL this season with Tucson. Scherber, here's a giveaway. Back the other way as the jam play again. And again, it's number 87, Pavel Regenda. Net off the mooring, so they're saying the faceoff's going to come outside of the zone.
Yeah, Regenda's starting to be the most dominant player on the ice. He's really getting his game going more than anybody else. He's got good speed. He's a big man, heavy game, and there he is on the rush again. Hudacek, there's the play off the wall where he got it in front, and Tatar, who was being checked, but if you don't have your stick tied up, he's got a piece of it, and so yeah, a goal post at the opposite end of the ice.
Laura Dyke and Dave Reed doing a wonderful job back home. They did the Under-18 World Hockey Championship on TSN and with us for the Men's World Championship as well. They have your intermission coming up shortly. Cherishnak plays it across, shot in, and time will wind down on the opening 20 minutes run.
It ends up being pretty even here. It was Germany early. They got their chances off the rush. Storvanik has made some really good saves and goal for the Slovakia. And the Slovakia starting to get their forecheck game going now. 1 goal post apiece.
Game 1 of all 64 games of the World Hockey Championship right here in TSN. Laura and Dave with your intermission next.
Thank you.
Good hit, good hit. Good body. Easy here. Good 6 and heads. Over there, hey. No. Hey, stay here. Change is done. Change is done. Back on. Back on. No. Good body. Easy here. Let's go. No cross checks. Sticks down, boys. Stick down.
Laser focus, boys. Laser focus, ja? Komm, Eisen. Ja, für Siegburg.
Sagt die Zeit? What does the clock say? 1 minute, so we go? Family, get up. Kleiner Streamer.
Let's get the other.
Warum sind die eigentlich heim heute? Die sind doch in der weltrangliste hinter uns.
Ja, wir müssen aus Zeit spielen. Sagt das Ding immer, dass die aufs Eis gehen?
Wenn die nicht gehen, we go. If they don't go, we go. Auf geht's, Jungs, komm, Boys! Open up!
Just after 5 p.m. local time on this Friday afternoon in Ostrava. Welcome back to our Game 1, Day 1 coverage of the World Hockey Championship. 0-0 after 20 minutes of play. And Brian, we talked about him in the period. We talked about an intermission. Pavel Regenda, he was only credited with 2 shots on goal, but it really felt that he dictated some play in that first period.
Yeah, he did. I thought maybe overall he was the best overall player on both teams as far as creating some chances, getting in the right spots at the right time in the offensive zone. I thought Regenda was really good. Threw a couple of big hits. He's a big, heavy guy. Overall, the Germans, especially early in the game, they got into the scoring area more often. They got 6 or 7 really good looks from decent scoring zones, whereas the Slovaks only had really maybe 3, tops 4 in that scoring zone. So they're going to have to get guys more into the middle of the ice there. Slavkovsky had a bit of a slow first period, I thought. Never really got into the scoring zone, and we'll see how he changes as it goes on.
You talk about offense for Germany, and you named him J.J. Peterka last year, winning a silver medal. One of the best forwards, had 7 goals. They could use his offense as we're underway in the second. There's Nemitz under some duress in his own zone. Theravari helps him out. Mark Theravari up that right side. He'll backhand it to center. Lunar is back. Racing after Peter Solarek. Slavkovsky trying to steal. Single. Slavkovsky Walking in, Slavkovsky backhand right on rebound, and the best look for Slavkovsky. He was their best player in that pre-competition game back home in Bratislava, and there's what we expect from the first overall pick, a little move there.
Well, he's such a big guy. He's got great reach, and that was a small area game. That was NHL style, coming out of the corner with two guys hanging on him on the backhand, worked his way into the scoring area. That's the best look Slavkovsky's had for sure.
Slovakia with some pace, fired in right on Grubauer. Leo Ferdell able to chip it in. Racing after it is Michaelis. Puck in the corner. Played up top. Wisman. Ty Wisman across, shot side of the net. As that drive from Ferdell hit the side of the mesh to the right of Skorovanek. He made some nice stops for Slovakia in that first period.
Boy, they're allowing some stuff away from the puck in front of the net. There have been some collisions there.
Pass across, one-time drive wide, rebound the follow-up, and Michaelis couldn't find that puck off the boards and pop it in on net. Michaelis got taken down below the goal line. That allows Cherishnak to work at the center. Backhand flip in, and Slovakia needs a change. They'll take one. We saw Hudicek kind of laboring a little bit as he went off for a change.
And guys haven't found the range yet either. Not comfortable. Fudel had a really good one-timer shot, missed the net on short side.
Back for feed. Round the net is Fishbuke. Fishbuke, who hit a post in the first period for Germany. There's been a couple players, Brian, with some bursts in the game, but just you feel both teams trying to find their rhythm still.
And the defending will get better, too. The onus is on the defenseman, though. You have to use your hockey instincts and high Q in this. You can have all the systems you want, but when players are coming from behind with some speed and with the width of the ice, if you don't read the speed coming at you away from the puck, and this goes for every team in the entire tournament everywhere, the defensemen are key in these types of games because you can give up breakaways and odd-numbered attacks really fast.
Pass across, wrist shot, the tip in front just wide. Follow-up try right on as Sukol. A good look from the near wall, but Grubauer ready. Both lays it back in for Baderna. And again comes Sukol. Applied the body check, trying to clear though is Eel, and he will. Up that right wing. Nico Stern was trying to advance play, couldn't steal the puck. Getting back is Moritz Mueller. Mueller for Eel, little backhand, and it does come to center. Dominic Cahoon for Germany. Cahoon, he'll skate it up ice himself, drops it off. Mueller just bounced over his stick. Gaidosh hits him. Played right in front, and again, ready was Skorovanek. Peterka, centering feed, never got through clean. JJ Peterka lost the puck battle the other way. Aribi. And again, kind of turnovers here, and another one. Shot up high and just missing was Peter Solaric. Another chance, feet across, and that was into the skates. Aribi, Skolaric with two great chances for Slovakia as Nemitz back in his own zone.
That was a horrible turnover by Suber, the diagonal pass. We have an offside there by the Germans. Turnovers in the neutral zone, always going to be a killer because defensemen, especially when they're the ones that turn the puck over, they're going to be in bad position. But here's Slavkovsky. This is the NHL style chance that I was talking about. Small spaces, guys all over him, using that reach, hands way out in front, protected the puck well, was able to shovel it towards the net and make it a dangerous situation.
Back for the puck is Kai Wisman for Germany. Wisman in his third World Championship for the Germans. Puck at center. Burdell drops it back. And the wrist shot was never pulled, but Tatar's got pace the other way. Thomas Tatar delays towards the net as he wanted Singel, who was cruising in. Tatar back in for Lukas Singel.
Eilish missed a great chance there too, Brian. I mean, he's in prime scoring area. A little bit of a fake and hang on, and then you end up getting the poke check at the last second. Those are the kind of opportunities. There aren't a lot in this game, and you got to pull the trigger a little faster.
Yazid Eilish, 9 goals in 40 career games at the World Championship in his time.
Yep. 14 goals this past season, so Eilish knows what to do with the puck, but he passed up a big-time opportunity there. I think players sometimes try to get the goaltender moving so much, like those last-second fakes. If you get around the hash mark and you're not pulling the trigger from in that area very quickly, I think it ends up going against you more often than not.
Wojciech Stachowiak lining up to take the offensive zone draw. Fishbuke chasing after the puck. Yvonne plays it up the right wing. That was jammed down at the blue line. Fishbuke got hacked a little bit as he was shaken off the arm. No call, and puck to center. Right to Tobias Fowler, and he works it in. Backboard is Cherishnak. Martin Pospisil racing after the puck for Slovakia. 6 minutes gone in this second period, waiting our first goal between Slovakia and Germany. Centering feed, and that's out of reach, and Stanislav Skorvanek will settle it down. Both teams getting a change started. No icing as the puck bounces in the corner. Kuderna plays it behind the net. Both thought about gambling and cutting in, but he backpedals as Tobias Eder brings it in. Eder works it in down low. Good puck battle behind the net, centering feed as Alexander Eel is trying to center, but it's a Mueller. Mueller's wrist shot now is knocked down, and a foot race is on, and Grubauer is well out to play it away from Kuderna.
Those goaltenders that are used to playing in the NHL on the smaller ice surface, sometimes the instincts can go against you. Got to be careful when the goalie gets out of that blue paint.
Welcome back to northeastern Czechia as Ostrava, home to just under 300,000 people. We're about 15 kilometers from the Polish border. Ostrava's the third largest city in Czechia, and my goodness, the fans have showed up from all the surrounding countries. A lot of jerseys and a lot of fun expected over the next 2 weeks. 0-0 in our feature game as that shot missed the mark. Aride at the line, spins and shoots it back in for Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky wanted to dish it off to Nemitz. Slafkovsky, backdoor feed, pass across, good block. Diving across and taking away was Mueller. Otherwise, a great chance there for Slovakia.
Saved the goal, absolutely. If that pass goes across, there is no chance for the goaltender Grubauer to make a save there.
Here's a turnover inside, backdoor feed, and again, Germany can't catch. Dominic Cahoon. I mean, chances right here at both ends right now for both sides.
I think it was Nemitz's stick that got there just in the nick of time. A long reach, a good reach by Nemitz. Took away that scoring chance, I do believe.
Bouncing puck at center. Goliath trying to settle it down. Skorvanek out to play it. Hustling was Mark Michaelis for Germany. Laid up that left side. That should be icing and will be against Slovakia.
Yeah, a couple of good scoring chances, both ends here. Putting pressure, teams are starting to feel it now. You see the overload by Germany. You have too many players all on one side of the ice, and they give up the chance. then there's the great diving save. Terrific job by Mueller. Gets a foot on it. A little overskate there. Nice play right into that. And there's the play, I think, by Nemitz. I think he got his stick in there enough to make a difference.
Peter Cehlarik would have been home free if not for that great defensive play that you just pointed out. Andre Galland trying to free the puck. It does come to the slot area and cleaned up the center by Slovakia. Gobel back to play at the center. Maybe a chance up the left side, streaking towards the net was Yazin Elis. As Elis has had some good chances up top. Mueller in front and poked just off the stick.
Yeah, handcuffed him a little bit. He was on his backhand on a bad angle and he just couldn't quite get the handle on it.
Verdell with a great chance as Pospisil taken down. Another turnover. Laid up to the blue line to Ivan. Ivan in the corner. He got all tangled up. Pospisil reaching back for it. Wrist shot never got through. Follow-up try from Kellerman. Kellerman behind the net. Kellerman spinning, shooting. And Grubauer, an easy one for Milos Kellerman. He'll swallow that up.
Zuber's a good defender for Germany. He's got a really good stick. He had the most ice time of anybody for the Germans in the first period. There's that scoring chance that the Germans had. Fudo right near the net. It jammed him on the backhand. Just couldn't quite get his body position or be firm enough on the bottom hand to redirect that because he did have room in the short side.
7 of the last games, meetings between Germany and Slovakia, the championship won by Germany, taking 7 of the last 8. Icing charge against Germany.
And that chance that we just showed there by Fudel, it was because he was along the end of the side boards. The puck was on the opposite side of the ice down at the blue line. So forwards coming from the wall into the scoring area late, they come from that twilight zone where nobody really notices. And when they get in the scoring area, then all of a sudden they attract attention, but you already have your scoring chance.
Marco Dano was racing into the corner, couldn't get there in time. Germany cleared to the center. And the backhand, I think, looked inside the Germany net, and the German player is slow to get up. I think it's Tobias Eder.
Yeah. Yeah, a little more heated now, a little back and forth. Might be more than one penalty doled out here. Eder's back on his feet. Not sure whether he got a nasty elbow there or puck came up on him.
Penalty coming up, as you can see the referee's hand up. And the guilty party is Matsusuka.
Yeah, it was a combination of things there. He got hit from behind, there's no doubt about that. Schukel hits him from behind, but he also falls into the shaft of his stick because he was holding his face and he got cut up a little bit there. That's the second hit from behind situation we've had, and those are the ones for sure. It doesn't matter where they happen, anywhere near the boards, they clamp down on those very quickly.
Lassie Heikkinen with a call. Meantime, over in Prague, the Swiss now 2 goals in under 4 minutes. They lead 3-1 over Norway. Gord Miller, Mike Johnson with the call at TSN 1. Germany setting things up now on their power play, trying to get the first goal in our feature game as Verdell plays it back to the point. Wisman, Verdell, back up to Wisman. Elias puts it across, shot right on, rebound, and no whistles. The puck was kicked out, and you saw Sturm get dropped in front. Sturm's down without a stick, and another penalty coming up. So Grubauer to the bench.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's got to be a cross check. I mentioned before they were letting a lot of stuff go in front of the net. I mean, it just have been downright nasty at times, but this time there will be a penalty doled out. Sherishnak is going to go to the penalty box, get it to the front of the net, and yeah, there's the high stick, I assume. So I'm guessing they're going to look and see if this is going to be a 5 or just a 2. But that was pretty nasty. Coverage away from the puck is important. There's no doubt. Body position, and you got to play tough when there's a loose puck. But 2 hands on the stick, and when they get up around the head, you're going to end up with a penalty a lot, and that's what's happened here to Sherishnak. Yeah, little cotton stuffed up the nose for good measure. That's always a nice feeling. Yeah.
So one more look here, Brian, in front.
Another look, yeah, boom. Stick comes up. He clipped him. I'm guessing he's going to get a 5 there.
Nico Sturm, actually born in Denmark, German passport, won a Stanley Cup with the Avalanche in 2022.
The most important part is to stay down on his stick anyway. So coming up with the stick, that's just not a good idea. Right now, Sturm, that is no fun. I mean, you're breathing hard all the time, and you only have one nostril to work with for a little while here. Okay, here we go. Double minor. Yep.
And this is a big opportunity for Germany, big time.
Not a lot of scoring chances, so when you can get a power play like this, especially for the next 4, it's 5-on-3 right now.
Verdell trying to dig it free. Leo Verdell will. Verdell far boards. Peterka set up near Sturka, up for Wisman. Wisman, Peterka. Peterka down low, stick of the way. Picked up by Cahoon. Wisman walks it in across, one-time drive, and a good block there. Wisman. Again, Verdell loads up, and that hit a bit of the post again.
Yep.
Peterka across, one-time drive stop, rebound in front, score! As they cash in, Dominic Cahoon, power play goal, and Germany strikes first in Game 1 of the World Championship, 1-0.
Just taking advantage of the 2 extra men out there, move the puck around well, continue to get pucks to the net. The defenders actually for Slovakia did a real nice job as long as they could. Gurman had a couple of big blocks, one full on with the shin pads and another with the stick. And then the save, but it's the rebound. And good movement by the 3 defenders to get the puck into the crease, though, and it's just hanging there. And there's not a whole lot that Skorvanik can do here. The initial shot is just in there, and he's trying to fight it off. And it's pretty easy chance there. You got to go there in order to be able to score those goals. But Cahoon basically gets a freebie there that's hanging in the crease. Nothing fancy about it. Get into the crease area. Eilish, the initial shot hit Eilish in the shin pad, and that turned out to be a really good thing, because otherwise probably would have gone wide and nothing would have happened. But instead, it's sitting there right in the paint, and Skorvanik, the goaltender, can't get a hold of it before Cahoon does.
He is a big-time international player, and this is special for him. He's actually from Czechia. Ah, okay. So we got a challenge for goalie interference on the goal.
This is on the initial shot, which ended up going off the shin pad right in the crease area. Now, how much contact was there? When did it happen? Those are all the keys. Eilish was in there. Watch 42. The shot's going to hit him right here. I can't see any interference there on that look. To me, once the puck hits him, he's got a right. Yes, does he make contact with the pad? Yes. But he's fighting for a loose puck. That's what it looks like to me, at least. So he should have a chance to do that. Does he hit the goaltender's pad? Yeah, he does.
And a lot stickier, IIHF as well for the crease violation.
Yeah.
But to your point, they do call the crease violation
much more closely.
They do, and I mean,
sure.
They've worked hard to align, you know, the IIHF and the NHL rules. However, the crease violations they call a lot more sticky here. So it's a great challenge. We'll see from Craig Ramsey if it pays off. And remember, too, if the goal stands up, you still have, what, 3:28.
Yeah,
because I don't think the first penalty, I think.
So Eilish is there almost simultaneously to the shot coming, but he definitely is in the paint. So I don't see it as goaltender interference, but the fact that he's in the crease, yeah, you make a really good point there. So this one could very well be waved off from that standpoint of being in the crease.
And Brian, I've been wrong a lot in international hockey on these calls. Here we go.
So their interpretation then is what I thought, because it hit him in the shin pads and he seemed to get there pretty much simultaneously to the shot coming from the outside. So he gets into the crease, he has a chance to make a play offensively, even though it is in the blue paint. I'm guessing that's what their interpretation is, because yeah, the crease violation, I never quite know how that one's going to go.
It could play out different, Brian, but to your point, the save was made, but then you can follow up in the play and score. I mean, the puck was available, so I think they determined that's what's up. The goal counts.
So now, to add insult to injury, it's another penalty because they lose the challenge, yeah. Yikes.
So it's a delay of game because the challenge was not successful, so now, and a great opportunity continues as Dominic Cahoon, in his 7th World Championship, has a power play goal, and Germany a 5-on-3 now for 1:50. So a great chance to extend this lead at the midway point of this second period. It is Dominic Cahoon. He'll drop it off. Peterka plays it up. Wisman gets it back. Peterka thought about the one-timer. Peterka, Wisman. Tried that dish across. Wisman again. Wisman right through. Rebound, side of the net. Puck available in front. And Wisman, a good job to hold it in. One-time drive. Big shot block there. Far circle. Peterka. Cahoon's down low. Cahoon, side of the net. Dominic Cahoon. J.J. Peterka. Kai Wisman. Elish right on that right pad, stretching out, and a big stop. Skorvanik allows Slovakia to clear.
Boy, did he make two great plays there, Skorvanik. That was a beautiful save. But prior to that, too, great use of his stick. Really active with the stick on centering passes from the edge of the net.
Fishbuke drops it off. Tuomi picks up the puck. Tuomi to the blue line. Peterka in his office near circle. Peterka's one-time drive. Another good shot block by Puk. And a clear Slovakia.
The Slovakian defense are doing a heck of a job of getting at the shooters of the one-timers, and they're blocking a lot of shots and making it difficult. On the other hand, Germany's got to be a lot more precise than that, and there should be ways to get it around them more often than they are.
Michaelis puts it up top, gets it back. Michaelis needs the blue line. Playing pass with Mueller. Picked up by Fishbuke. Sturm's in front. Saharlik's on the ice, so now a 5-on-4 for Germany. Minute 20 to go, power play time for the Germans. And that's swatted. I think that hit the netting, but remains in play. Strala can't clear, fired right back in. Germany jams it in towards Tuomi. Behind the net is Michaelis. Michaelis weaving behind the net. Tries to dish it off Fishbuke. Daniel Fishbuke in the corner for Germany. Fishbuke goes far point. Played across, Tuomi. Tuomi starts to give and go. He gets taken down towards the net. Mueller shoots, score! Top shelf, Jonas Mueller with the rocket, and it's 2-0 Germany.
This is pretty much unstoppable. What a beautiful shot. When you can move in and coming downhill like that, and you have that kind of precision, Jonas Mueller makes the perfect shot. And it was the constant repetition and the time inside the zone, because I thought German on defense and Ivan had done a heck of a job. Those two defensemen had really done a nice job, but they didn't have much of a breath left in them. They still try to defend. That was Ivan coming out on that side. I think he ended up screening his goaltender there, but look at the level of shot here. That's great. I wonder if that got ticked even just a little bit, if we might get a different look at it. It just even get tweaked up a little. That's hard to tell from that angle. Goaltender and the two defensemen did a stellar job there, but just the repetition of Germany's puck possession and getting pucks to the net on this power play wore them down.
2 power play goals, 2:45 apart, so Germany a couple daggers here in this second period as they get on the board. Skorvanik swats that away near boards. Slovakia find a response as Kellerman waiting for help. Spin move, Kellerman backhand, and Knuckler in front. Pospisil, big cross check, and the net off the moorings. Pospisil was just blowing in and cross-checked his man. Net off the moorings, 2-0 Germany. Great power play for Germany. Cahoon on the power play, Müller on the power play. As Dominic Cahoon, born in Czechia, has a German passport, and he's delivered for Germany internationally. Won the silver medal last year for the nation, an Olympic silver for Germany back in 2018 as well, and a difference maker, Brian, in this game.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And now the momentum for Germany is apparent. That'll help them smooth their game out, and they've been fortunate in the power play situations. The penalties called on Slovakia have been a big part of the game.
Icing against Germany.
Yeah, the fact that it was a controversial goal that was allowed by Germany. There's Elish, who is in the crease area, but I guess they felt he got there at the right time. And then because of that, the goal stood, and then Slovakia is given a penalty for losing the challenge, and then the power play continues. And some stellar work, some really good penalty killing, and some really good goaltending by the Slovakians, but also the power play relentless for Germany, and now they're up by 2.
Singel able to win the draw. Wrist shot. Tatar's in front with traffic, and Grubauer standing tall makes the stop. Grubauer, one of 3 goalies born and developed in Germany to play over 100 NHL games.
Well, I wonder if Craig Ramsey will start to double down on some of his talented top guys now, because of those penalty kill situations. You have your skilled guys that are sitting on the bench, and they're getting antsy, and of course you're down by 2 goals, so you got nothing to lose. So you would think that the guys, you know, like Tatar and Slavkovsky and Rivik, etc., that you would think would get more ice time here, because they got to get something going and get some momentum back.
Lucas Singel could not win the draw. It's Eder the other way. Passing never came through, and Slovakia trying to clear, and they will, as Thomas Tatar chasing after the puck. Wisman throws it back in for Germany. Neal takes a look. Hooked off his stick, and a 2-on-2 the other way. Here is Singel with Tatar. Singel tried to throw it through, hit his skate, never made its way through to the net. Sturm taken down at the line in a battle with Ranasek Gajdosh, who shoots it in. Under 6 to go, second period. Dominic Cahoon now 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points in 4 career games at this championship versus Slovakia. Some teams have just got their number. As Tuomi sends it in front, and a good defensive stick. Able to break that up. That was
Regenda.
Yeah, Regenda. Pass across, nobody home. Slovakia needs a jump here as Gerben plays it behind the net.
You don't have to get it back right away. They got to spend some time in the offensive zone, get their game back, calm it down, calm Germany down a little bit.
And if a guy's going to score, it's Regenda. Again, right in front. The tip just missed. And then look out, the pass really hit Pospisil in the head. And a foot race the other way. Parker Tuomi in. Tuomi. And he was stripped by Cloak. Patrick Cloak got back and took that chance away.
He did a heck of a job there because he put himself in a bad situation.
Pass in front. Cloak the shot. Rebound Slavkovsky. Denied by Grubauer. The best chance for Juraj Slavkovsky, and he couldn't beat Grubauer.
I think it hit his own man, maybe even in the crease area as well. Slavkovsky coming a little bit late on the play, and I think he hit who else but Regenda, who was in the scoring area, but he might have stopped one.
And we also have T-shirt. If you want T-shirt, raise your hands. T-shirt that is shooting. Raise your hands on the T-shirt.
Juraj Slavkovsky nearly got them on the board for Slovakia. This is the second really good chance that he's had in the game. Both of them have been on the backhand. We got another look at his scoring chance. Maybe Grubauer did make the save. It's hard to say. He had one of his defensemen right in the crease area. Also, Regenda was in there. Not quite sure what it hit, but the bottom line for Slovakia, it didn't go in.
J.J. Peterka on the move for Germany in her 5 to go second period. Zerhalik starts the play up the right side. Slavkovsky with it in front. Grubauer swatted that away. Zerhalik across. Biravari, Nemitz. Slavkovsky spins and shot missed the mark. Juraj Slavkovsky trying to dig it free. Gets it back. Slavkovsky far wall. Battling for the puck in front. Solaric was there. Pass in front. What a stop. Grubauer. Point blank on Solaric. Try again. Score! Buried by Marek Karivik, and Slovakia's got life. It's 2-1.
Craig Ramsey, especially with the TV timeout, was able to get his big stars out there. They were too well rested for a while when their team was killing penalties, but now he got them right back out there for another shift. After it just missed the scoring chance, they didn't miss this time. They had the Germans really running around. They wanted it. You could tell the hunt for the puck. That's what this is all about. They're just after it more often than the Germans are. And the shot from the bad angle. Karivik finds the back of the twine here. Goaltender Grubauer is well out. You know what? That might have been deflected by Slavkovsky in front, huh? Not quite sure who ends up with that one. We'll see what the call was, but the shot from the bad angle there by Karivik, with Grubauer trying to recover and not able to get back in position.
They're giving it to Marek Karivik in the building.
Okay. Just that one angle was a little bit deceiving there. I didn't see it till the last second, but Karivik, good job there because he stayed wide. But that was more about will than skill. They were just on top of the Germans there, and they made them pay.
He was part of that Olympic team, the bronze medalist in 2022. The 2021 SHL MVP in the top league in Sweden with Leksands. And on the board here for Slovakia in his 4th World Championship. Germany brings it in, centering feed. Spinning, shooting it in. Deep was Kobel. Puck in the corner. Picked up by Cherishnak. Cherishnak throws it quickly up that right side. And that's brought in offside, intentional offside, and they'll throw that down.
That's a huge goal for Slovakia. They needed something before the end of the period. Still have time to possibly tie it up. Craig Ramsey deserves certainly some credit there. Double shift, get your big guys back out there, your big top line, and they come through for him in a clutch situation.
He's got Tatar, Single, and Hudacek out. Up front right now for Slovakia. Now down by 1. Shot in, and Tatar chases after the puck. In on Mueller. Single. Tatar. Hudacek. Into the mix as well. Slovakia trying to get that cycle going in the corner. Played up to Daniel Fishbuke. Tatar got back, took the puck away, and Cook sends it across. Their man starts to play. Tatar, first guy in. Thomas Tatar. He'll dish it off. Tatar takes it behind the goal line. Using the boards, Fervari. Trying to work it in deep, could not, and it chipped to center. Here's Koch in his own zone. That hit a German player on the way in, so should not be icing. Pospisil into the corner for Slovakia. Fishbuke in his own zone, flips to center for Fervari. Stopped it. Pospisil on the move. In with Regenda. Regenda and Kellerman up front for Slovakia. Pospisil spinning away. Pospisil, good work. He'll feed the point. Wrist shot, bouncing puck in front, right through the crease area. And losing his helmet was Kellerman. He's got to get off. Fervari lets it fly through traffic. Pospisil, good push right now. Bouncing puck, drive, score! 2-2 tie! Regenda, the screen in front, and the rocket for the point goes in. We're all locked up. Fervari let it go. Seeing eye shot. Tie game.
Pospisil was a big part of this. He was all over the place. He touched the puck several times and kept it moving. Again, another will over skill in many ways. Get to pucks first. Germans look a little tired in their own zone. Didn't keep their feet moving. And the movement in front of the net, take the goaltender's eyes away. That was the difference, and what a difference in the way the game feels now. Fervari with that shot, lots of movement in front of the net, and nothing the goaltender can see there, can't make the save.
Martin Fervari, 2-2 tie. They come again. The pass was just behind Hreivik. What a pushback for Slovakia. After the failed challenge, and the 2 power play goals.
Their big guys have been huge for
them. And Grubauer bobbled another one. But Brian, just as you said, maybe it's time to load up some of the big guns. Those big guns are coming through.
Yeah, no doubt. And it was Regenda in front of the net that took Grubauer's eyes away. And so now the momentum changes, and that's what that one changed direction. I think that's why Grubauer didn't have it. It got deflected, even though it was deflected well out, it changed the trajectory. And he didn't quite pick it up off the end of his glove, and that was dangerous. So now the onus is on Germany to calm this game back and take it away from Slovakia. Slovakia has accomplished exactly what they needed to do after being down 2 goals and not taking it badly, that I'm sure they felt like, you know, that controversial goal and taking the penalty on the challenge. Sometimes the team sags. Well, they took the game right back in their own hands.
Good work, Hreivik. Far boards, tried to free it. It popped loose, shot down the ice by Germany, and Skorvatik's way out of the net to play, and he will get it to center. Burst of speed from Michaelis. Michaelis centering feed, bouncing in the slot. As Peter Solarek knocked that down. Final minute, second period here in Ostrava. Exciting game now in a 2-2 tie. Slovakia pushing back.
Yeah, Germany with 2 goals in 2:45, and then Slovakia 2 goals in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. That's a great comeback, all right.
Cherishnak starting to play from his own zone. As Sukal to center. Paderna was on the forecheck. It's up to Peterka. JJ Peterka passed across. That was kicked out of the way. Right to the line. Rich shot, score! What a bomb and release from the blue line. Lukas Kelbel in his first World Championship. That's his first goal.
This is a heck of a shot. It was well defended by the defense of Slovakia. Quick feet. I'm not quite sure who had the foot on it, but Watch the forwards come back for Slovakia. They just come into the middle and then circle wide. What they're doing there, I'm not quite sure, because that allowed Kalbel to come right down. Look, nobody's on him. There's no forward anywhere near in sight until the very last second. Schukel is the only one that comes across and goes, hey, where'd everybody go? You see two forwards come back for Slovakia through the middle of the ice and then circle to the outside and leave the whole middle of the ice for Germany. A giant goal for Germany to turn it around again.
25 seconds left. What a game. 3-2 Germany. They take the lead again. Here's Tatar. Nice move. Thomas Tatar tried to slip it across. Comes to center. Simon Nemitz there. He'll shoot it in. We saw Nemitz's younger brother Adam just compete at the Under-18 World Hockey Championship in Finland. 5 seconds left. One last push. Viravari across. Rister. Bouncing puck. And what an exciting second period.
A totally different one than the first, that's for sure. Both teams have played their way in a little bit, getting the feel, and the offensive guys are starting to roll.
Now Laura and Dave have something to talk about. Some power play action. Slovakia pushed back. Your intermission is next at TSN.
Dear happy friends, Golden, in second period here in Ostrava, really amazing performance. We see it all 5 goals altogether, but more here are the fans, the players of Team Germany. It is a season goal big time game 2-2 after the second period, but the final result after first 40 minutes is 3-2 for Team Germany.
Hey, you guys push.
Good. Hand slow. Hand slow. Watch your stick. Good. Good. Loose.
Well, are you guys going to explain to us what happened? He cannot push.
There's a coincidental contact on the crease.
Hey! All done! All done!
sick. We're not waiting till minute 1, eh? We're not waiting till minute 1. We're going at 2. Rusty, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay? Wir gehen bei 2.
Just after 6 p.m. on this Friday night, it is hockey night in Ostrava. Our feature game, Germany, Slovakia. Brian Mudryk, Brian Englong with you. And Brian, 0 goals in the first 32-plus minutes. Then we had 5 goals in 7 minutes. An exciting second period. Slovakia battled back. Germany took advantage of their power play opportunities in that second frame.
Yeah, the power play made a huge difference for them. We have 3 of the 5 goals are scored by D-men, too. Germany's got 2 from their defense, and the Slovaks have 1. So we look for those guys to be moving in from the blue line and getting up on the play. Most of it has been blue line in. That last shot by Kabel, oh my goodness, what a shot that was.
Germany a chance to take 8 of the last 9 meetings overall between these two nations. Slavkovsky on the forecheck for Slovakia, underway in this third period. Birivari able to pump that back to center. Shot back in. Frederick Tiffels and the Germans on the attack. Tiffels on the back check, and Germany able to flip it back in. Simon Nemitz, the second overall pick. 3 goals, 19 points in the NHL in New Jersey this season. Puck battle down low as Tatar was tangled up, trying to break in. And back for it is Jonas Mueller. Kai Wisman in his own zone. Floats that to center, intended for Michaelis. Burdell into the play. He takes contact near boards. Picked up by Lucas Single. Single takes a look, brings it in over the line. Single the backhand in. Tatar leaves it behind the net, but Mark Michaelis there for Germany. Good job holding it in was Ivan. Ivan glides in deep for Slovakia. He'll hand it off. Budicek goes to work below the goal line. Ivan there as well. Germany trying to clear. Puck battle continues. Regenda, side of the net, off the moorings, and Slovakia pleading their case, but right away, the officials wave it off.
Boy, this net comes off easily, too. I think that was Grubauer just jamming himself up against the post, which you can't blame him for that. Goaltender's got to get there, and he's got to be tight. A jam play on the near side. It looked like his foot may have kicked it off. We've seen it come off a couple of times now, and it goes off pretty easily as far as I can see.
15 saves for Grubauer.
They got to fix the net now. Maybe it's coming off a little bit too easy. Yeah, I think the officials didn't like they come out with a drill and they're re-drilling the holes and resetting the net.
So we talked about it. This building was built back in 1986, had a 23 million euro renovation in 2003. We're going to have games in here, 4 times, 3 games in one day, and you just hope the ice holds up. I mean, it's a lot of hockey in here.
I was just thinking the same thing. They put quite a bit of water on it. I've seen the puck stick a couple of times here early in the third period. This is only the first game here today. It's warm in the building, and we saw even in the practices yesterday how quickly the ice got carved up. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for this second game coming up for sure.
Slovakia has the puck. Herman shoots right on, handled by Grubauer, and he was poking.
He was a little cranky there, wasn't he?
Well, that was Regenda, who we've seen a lot of, and they come again. Regenda, one more time. Hand on the wrist shot. He was back checked. Regenda has been a real force in this game for Slovakia.
Yeah, Grubauer's had about enough of them, too.
Pospisil at his own line. Pospisil shoots it in just wide of the net. Grubauer swats that into the corner. Big contact as the body check by Fabio Wagner delivered. Puck behind the net. Jammed out in front, still loose. Regenda couldn't get the shot away. It's still available. As Kellerman, Regenda, a good push here.
Oh, that looked like a trip. There's no arm up, though. Neither referee saw that one.
You thought that Martin Fehervari drew one pass in front. And finally cleaned up by Germany as Wojtek Stachowiak curls around, takes a look. Look out, Germany changing. Got to watch for too many men. Stachowiak has it again. He'll send across ice. On the forecheck is Kudurna. Michael Ivan at center ice, trying to free it. Shot back in by Marco Dano. In comes Kudurna, Andre Kudurna. Played in the Olympics in 2018. Cherishnak swats it in down below the goal line. Kudurna there. Taking the puck away was Moritz Mueller, the captain. And a hand pass will stop play.
Well, we're back to the tight checking again. I'm sure the coaches weren't too impressed with the 5 goals in the second period. They start talking about that in between periods for sure. Boy, the seesaw action in that second was outstanding. I have to hand it to both teams. Germany took advantage of their chances, especially on the power play. And Slovakia did a heck of a job of getting themselves back in the game and scoring those 2 goals. The well-rested top-line guys for Slovakia got the job done. And then Germany didn't blink either, getting that goal late in that second period. That shot from the point again, what a shot it was, and they're still up by 1.
Peter Solaric works it in. Mueller starting the play. Dominic Cahoon to the left side for Tiffels. Tiffels jams it in for Germany. In comes Cahoon. Puck in the corner. Arivik for Slavkovsky. In comes Mueller. Slavkovsky takes it behind his goalie. Starts the play up ice. Wanted Saharik, but he lost it. Patrick Koch for Slavkovsky. Little chip play up the ice. Arivik took the big body check far boards. And there's a turnover right in the stick of JJ Peterka. And puck stolen from him. Here's Slavkovsky trying to poke it in. So giveaways back and forth. Yazin Ilis. Lobel, stretch pass up ice, and the backhand try. Ilis was all spun around. Wrist shot right on, rebound, score! Buried at the side of the net. A beautiful strike from Mark Michaelis in his 4th World Championship. Germany's up by 2.
This whole play started from deep inside Germany's own end. And a long stretch pass all the way to the far blue line by Eilish. And Eilish looked like he had a great scoring chance. I think he just blew a tire. But the pass all the way up to him got in behind the defense, and then, yeah, he just misstepped. But the Germans stay on top of it, and it's the rebound control. Actually, you know, it's a good save. It's a solid save by Skorvanik, and he's trying to do the right thing, kick it out to his left, but he had no idea that he was kicking it out right to German player McAuliffe, and he's able to put it in that short side.
4-2 Germany. Mark Michaelis had one career NHL season with the Canucks, played 15 games in the National Hockey League. There's a drive, fluttering puck towards the net. Grubauer was ready. That wrist shot blocked. Pospisil in the corner, trying to dig it free. In there with Kellerman. Played around the boards, but Cherishnak not there, and he's got to get back. Stachowiak on the forecheck. Here's Regenda, waiting, shooting, glove down by Grubauer. Regenda tripped up after the shot. He's not happy about that. Little displeasure with Maximilian Schubert.
Yeah, a couple of gloves in the face there. Another look at the goal. The play started with that long pass, though. That's really what it was all about. And it was Nemitz, the defenseman on the near side, who let a guy in behind him. Long pass to Eel. Eel got in behind him, and that's what started all the problems for the Slovaks. And a good save by the goaltender, Skorvanik, and he's kicking it out. He's taking it from his right, kicking it out to his left, but he had no idea he was kicking it right onto the stick.
Good burst from Stachowiak. Stachowiak cutting in, still with it. Tried to shoot at the side of the net as Skorvanik went for a walk, literally well out of his crease, but Slovakia controls. Long dump in, that's an easy one for Grubauer. He'll hold with German cutting in. Tensions escalating a little bit after the whistle. Matthew Sukol still having a conversation in front of Grubauer.
Germans back in control of this game, and the way they have controlled it, they didn't let it get away from them after scoring those goals and giving up the lead. That could really shake you up, but they put themselves right back in it. So they stuck to their structure, made some really good individual plays, certainly, and they just gone to the net really hard for shots and rebounds.
Here's Slavkovsky spinning, shooting right on, and Grubauer out of midair swats it behind the net. Whatever it takes. Mueller starts the play. It's back to Ferivari. He's out there with Nemitz on the back end. Nemitz picks up the pass. Simon Nemitz. Flipped in. Chasing after it is Haribnik. Nemitz at the point. Ferivari in front. And the pass was behind Solaric. They'll try again. Nemitz, wrist shot, a high one. And the floater missed. Germany wants to start a change to the dump in by Tobias Eder. Up the right side, oh man, Slavkovsky took a shot up high. Appears to be all right. Germany controls the puck. Here's Peterka. A little bit of pace, he'll drop it back.
Slavkovsky was shaken up a little bit on that hit. He was pumping that right knee when he went to the bench.
He got pretty good contact. That was our broadcast near boards right in front of us, Brian, and it did look like he was shaken up a little bit. Frederick Tiffels up the right wing. Tiffels will drop it back. One to Dominic Cahoon. He was stripped of the puck. And back the other way. Little drop pass. Pospisil in front. One-time drive. Still loose. And it was intended for Regenda. He was the lone man in, and they've drawn a penalty. Extra attacker up for Slovakia. Regenda at the line. Thought about the pass. Still protects the puck. Regenda. German hands it off. Big blast right on as Schubert was back defensively. And the rip from Haribik right on. Power play time. Slovakia when we return.
Můžou pořádně připít.
There's a look at the culprit, Tiffels on the back check. Regenda was going to the net on the weak side, and he had a chance. Tiffels a little behind him, got the stick in around the waist and the hands, and he gets 2 minutes for hooking.
Pavel Regenda in his third World Championship. He's got 7 goals in 15 career games, gained 16. And he's been a difference maker. Can they come through again? He's out there to start this power play for Slovakia. Cherishnak keeps the puck in. Regenda battling. In comes Lucas Single, and Germany able to clear. Skorvanik will leave it, and a drop pass. Solaric, some speed through center. He'll feed the right side. Arivnik. Arivnik in the corner. Solaric takes a look, goes back up top. Cherishnak. Solaric. Cherishnak works it across. Arivnik. Arivnik behind the net, still with the puck. Tried to flip it to Solaric off his stick. Solaric, good job. He spins, has the puck. Solaric. Regenda sets up in front. Solaric gets it back. Solaric loads up, screen. Regenda might have hit him, and the puck behind the net. Still loose, score! Regenda from behind the net, it banked in. Power play goal, and Slovakia again within one.
I think Rivik's going to end up with the goal here. There were a lot of guys going for it. The initial shot from the point, I think, did hit Regenda in front of the net. But they just will over skill again. You got to do what you got to do. Let's see if this one went out over the line. Oh my goodness. That one's going to be reviewed for offside. I think that got out of the zone. That's a careless play at the blue line, so all that good work is going to go for naught. They didn't keep it in the zone. That definitely looked like it went out over the blue line. Look at Regenda, who was down and out, and still one-handed swiped that one out in front. And you can see why the Germans are talking to the officials. They want to know about that puck going out over the blue line. This one shouldn't count.
Would be the second of the game for Marek Rivik. That's your point, Brian. This one may be coming back.
Now I see one of the assistant coaches talking to Harold Price and shaking his head going, no, he said no offside. But they're still conferring. But the look.
Yeah, review.
Offside challenge. Yeah, they're going to win this one from what I could see. Love to see it one more time. But there sure looked like there was white ice. Just, and this will be a huge blow to Slovakia. Right here.
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah, there's white ice there.
Here's a better look right here, Brian.
Here we go. Keep backing up and keep backing up.
I think, boom, I think it's definitely coming back.
Cherishnak, there's no reason for that. That was just careless. He wasn't under that much pressure. He had looked at the puck. You could see it was rolling. He was always trying to decide who he wanted to pass the puck to, but their first job is to keep it inside the zone. And I do not believe that Cherishnak kept it in successfully.
One of the assistant coaches, Brian, for Germany is Serge Aubin from Val-d'Or, Quebec, who is a Penguins draft pick and played 374 NHL games, finishing his pro career in Europe in the DEL as Germany's top league.
Well, looks like they've come to some kind of conclusion.
I think it was pretty conclusive from our eye.
Yeah, for me, it was. Yep.
After review, the goal is overturned as the play was offside. Clock is at 12:06.
That's the Canadian referee, Mark Pierce, with the call.
So 28 seconds of good play after this. by the Slovaks is nullified. But it's all because they just didn't keep it in. So it's the right call. So now they've had a couple of things they've had to overcome, right? They probably felt like they should have won their challenge and should have had a goal disallowed by Germany, right? And that was early on in the second period. And then they get scored on because they had challenged it and lost. And now they score, and the challenge, which is a smart one by Germany, goes against the Slovaks again.
So a good challenge by the head coach, Harold Press, trying to go back-to-back podiums for Germany. Now I think they're just making sure the right time is on the clock.
Right. 28 seconds, I believe, all of that. We got to put it back on.
So right now the building, 12:06 left in this third period, 4-2 Germany. Slovakia's got to find another gear. Here's Nemitz and Tatar back. Thomas Tatar, the captain for Slovakia this year, takes a look and he'll drop it back. Good speed, Libor Hudacek. Hudacek trying to walk in, and he will. Checked by Wisman. And Germany will be doing that for the rest of the game. That flip, avoid the icing, and fresh legs out. Libor Hudacek lays it back. Thomas Tatar over the blue line. Slavkovsky. He'll dish. Nemitz. Pospisil. Can they find another one and pull within one? Cross ice pass. Slavkovsky right on. Follow-up try. In front shot. Oh, what a stop. Grubauer on Tatar. And Grubauer hot after the play. A big-time stop right in the slot of Thomas Tatar.
Ooh. And that's the kind of stuff that's been going on in front of both nets. And that's where the biggest skirmishes often happen. And boy, it's gone to another level now. I think Zuber made that first save on the shot from the near side. I don't think that got to Grubauer. It was a heck of a save anyway. It's going to come from the left of Grubauer on the pass across. Right there. And then Grubauer getting back in position, even though he stumbled a little. And then Germany playing tough in front. Pospisil didn't like being pushed out, so everybody cuffs everybody in the head. Pospisil looked like he lost his helmet. Oh, that did get through. Okay. See, when Zuber went across there, that actually went 5-hole on the defenseman, but it didn't go 5-hole on the goaltender.
And that's what he's not happy with. Pospisil, I mean, he had the stick and he was digging.
Yeah. But you can't blame him either. I mean, you got to have that want. Desire.
The whistle.
You're down by 2. And
now remember,
you can't blame Grubauer either. It's like, I got the puck. You can't jam it out from underneath me.
You have to be careful in these tournaments. IIHF at a World Championship, there could be more discipline if they deem. I don't see anything there that warrants anything, but you know, there's those kind of altercations can get yourself more discipline. Maybe you miss a game or 2, depending on the severity. I don't see anything there, but the referees, they've been busy in this game discussing things.
Yeah. I think in that situation, I mean, both coaches are going to be happy with the way the players reacted. I mean, if you're Craig Ramsey, you're going, okay, my guys got in there and they won it and they're going after it. That's great. And Harold Price is thinking, okay, yeah, they get into my goaltender's face and we can't let that happen.
It's Mueller, the captain, and Thomas Tatar, the captain. Mueller captaining the national team in Germany since 2018.
Yep, Mueller's been around a long time, 37 years of age.
So right now it's Tipples and Pospisil, the guys I see.
Pospisil ended up with no lid on after all that. He got it swiped off by Grubauer, I believe. Okay, there's the jam play, and that's Pospisil. Mueller moves him out. But look at Grubauer come across here, and he wants a piece of him. Gloves up in the face, the usual stuff.
So Slovakia's
there he is. See, there's Grubauer. See, he did. He wanted a piece of him. He raked it right off his head.
They may need a bigger book, Brian.
Yeah.
The way this is.
So Grubauer may have gotten a penalty here, and you know somebody serving it for him. We'll see what the calls are.
Penalties. Team Slovakia number 76, minor penalty slashing. Number 20, 2 minutes for roughing. Germany number 27, 2 minutes for roughing.
So then Slovakia got the extra minor. I mean, to your point, you know, Grubauer could have easily gotten 2.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on there. But advantage Germany in the penalty department after all that. And the bottom line is the puck didn't go in the net either. So a little 4-on-4 action here.
Finally sorted out. Face off to the right of Stanislav Skorvanek. A little bad blood in this opener here in Ostrava. Solaric for Ferivari. For Nemitz. Back to Ferivari. In 10 seconds, it'll be power play time for Germany. Michaelis was reaching for the puck, comes to Nemitz at center, and the pass was just behind Haribin.
Germany doing a good job in the neutral zone there, not letting Slovakia get any momentum going, because you know that the Slovaks are going to pull out all the stops right now. They have to. They have to get it in deep. They have to force Germany back, and Germany has to maintain that edge of not getting caught up ice, but at the same time, if you're back on your heels all the time and you're defending and receiving all the time, you're handing momentum. So you got to walk that line properly, get the puck in deep when you can, get some forecheck and some puck possession if you're Germany as well, to help wind that clock down.
Power play time here for Germany. Approaching the midway point of this third period. 4-2, Germany leads. Welcoming viewers that just saw Switzerland beat Norway over in Prague. Germany leading Slovakia here 4-2 in the third period. Germany on a power play, 50 seconds left as they control. Pass across, puck in front, and trying to feed it through is J.J. Peterka. Germany comes again, wrist shot. Ellis up high, follow-up try, and driving in was Lil Ferdel. Slovakia able to clear. Germany taking advantage on the power play as they popped in 2. Slovakia battled back to tie it up at 2. And then Germany able to pull away with a couple more. So 4-2, Germany leads. An opportunity to take 8 of 9 overall versus Slovakia at this championship.
And a couple of situations where goals were allowed and disallowed, and both times they went against Slovakia, so they've had to overcome a lot of stuff in this game and haven't been able to in some ways. Germany has taken advantage of the power play for sure. That has made a difference, and it's gotten a little grumpier out there by the minute as this game has gone on.
A number of posts, and you're right, the temperature has heated up. There's been a lot of stuff after whistles, scrums, etc. Here's Slavkovsky. Juraj Slavkovsky for their man. He took the body check. Slavkovsky into the corner. Juraj Slavkovsky couldn't get it in front. Held in by Mariel Gurman. Dominic Cahoon relieving some pressure for Germany. Little chip in by Fish-Buke, and Germany starts a full change. You think about that game that started at the same time in Prague. We still got 8 minutes and 13 seconds left in ours in a 4-2 game. There's been a lot of reviews. Here's a potential 2-on-1. Good speed from Germany. Shot stop. Tipples wanted the rebound. And a good save from Skorvanek. Here comes Nemitz. The pass to Hervik. Backdoor feed broken up. Stachowiak able to start the play. Parker Tuomi. Low man in. Tuomi, wrist shot in and out of the glove. As Germany changing behind the play. Here's Kellerman. He'll work it in. Tobias Fowler. He's back in the corner, as is Nico Sturm. Fowler trying to free the puck for Germany. He will to the far point. Jammed right back in. Centering pass in front, but the only guy there was Alexander Eel. Ram back in. There's Matthias Sukol. Sukol on the puck. Slap pass down low. Back up top. That drive. And again, right to the German stick, but Slovakia holds it in. Pass to the point. Pumped in by Fervari. And finally, Germany able to clear. Michaelis lost it, gets it back. Michaelis over to Alis. Slovakia coming in numbers. Wrist shot right on, and Slavkovsky got it to Grubauer. Grubauer, good save. 6:30 to go, third period. Gurman lays it across. Cloak right on, kicked aside. Grubauer. Controlled by Hudacek. Hudacek. And a good job, Germany. That was Leo Ferdel that got it in deep. Nice move, Libor Hudacek over the line. Hudacek, the backhand in. There's Kai Wisman. Wisman plays it to the right side. You can hear the drums, the fans from Slovakia. Backhand feed, Slavkovsky shoots, and Grubauer got a piece. Juraj Slavkovsky in the corner. Driving in, backhand, score! Juraj Slavkovsky powers in. Slovakia within one.
Slavkovsky, Solaric, and Hrivik have been their best line. There's a big reason they are the #1 line. And when the chips have been down in this game, they have come through big time. When they were down by 2 goals, it was that line that got it going on the scoreboard. And here they go again. Inside the zone, really good movement to their game. Everybody's on the puck, but you see how they space themselves out and make the Germans sort them out time after time. But in several occasions, been plays like this by Slavkovsky, out of the corner, under pressure, NHL style, small space game. He drives it into the paint area and they ended up with the back of the net. That top line doing the work for Slovakia.
Slovakia not done yet. 4-3 game, under 6 to go. Juraj Slavkovsky, his first of this year's tournament. Fishview works it into the corner. Laid up to Kellerman. Picked up by Fervari. Cutting in. Drop pass. Well, that was interrupted by Stachowiak. Stachowiak in centers. And that was swatted away by Pospisil. Fervari. Over to Regenda. And Pospisil. Pospisil centers. And a good idea as he had Milos Kellerman there. Pospisil behind the net, centers. German. German waits. Then there's a cross. One-time drive right on Grubauer. He stopped that. And Alexander Eel battled to make sure there wasn't a secondary shot. Pospisil. Hit by Eel. In comes German. German. Slavkovsky. Spinning away. Juraj Slavkovsky cutting in to the forehead. Shot just wide. Oh, wow. They're starting to feel it. Pass intended for Slavkovsky. Eel broke it up. Eder, lone man in. Germany changing.
They've given that goal to Hudacek now for the Slovaks to make it 4-3 now, the lead for Germany. That top line again. The Slavkovsky line coming right back out. As soon as they get a breather, they need one more, and that's the line that's getting it done. The ice is looking really slow, though. It's really warm in this building, and I've really noticed the puck's rolling and bouncing an awful lot, and it's really gotten a lot snowier as the game's gone on, too. So extra passes are going to be tough. See how much snow was even on the stick there of Slavkovsky as he comes out of the corner. But those are the corner and board play drives. Really nice save there at the end, at the beginning, excuse me. But that's how the goal went in. Off of Grubauer, he thought he had it and sort of kicked it off the post and got in. That should have been a savable goal.
Mueller towards the net, kicked aside, rebound, across, one-time drive, score! Falling down, Leo Ferdell, and more insurance. They lead by 2 again.
Boy, a stunner. Germany just keeps doing it. Aylis makes the play on this. Germany gets the puck in deep. It'll go behind the net, and then Aylis is going to retreat. So he goes down, bottom of your screen. He disappeared. He pops out in exactly the right space. Disappearing behind the net means nobody knows where you are for a second. He has good fortune. The rebound came out into the face-off area, and Aylis with the cross-ice pass. Now the goaltender's out of position, and bang, it's in the back of the net. Huge goal for Germany.
Leo Ferdell in his 4th championship. He's played in 2 Olympics, won a silver in 2018.
They always seem to have the dagger when they need it.
They have in this game. Under 4 minutes to go now. 5-3 Germany. Single. In on the play. In with Hudacek. Single. Spitting, shooting. Peterka broke it up. Tiffel spokes it in for Peterka. Peterka got tripped up. Play continues. Flipped all the way down to Grubauer. And they're going to call that icing. Here's a look at Peter Cherishnak as his team. I mean, hey, the fans have done their part 100%. We saw in downtown Ostrava, the old town. Yeah. I think the fans started at noon with the beers on the patio. I mean, they have a great time in this tournament.
Yeah. You see, you got a glimpse of Slavkovsky. They're standing up on the bench. He still is yelling encouragement. Let's go. And he's had a lot of ice time in this game. Through 2 periods, Slavkovsky was right up with the top defenders of his team as far as ice time goes. He's been out there a ton, pretty much everything he can take, and he's obviously shown his coach, hey, I'm ready again, let's go.
The Olympic MVP, that bronze medal back in 2022, where Slavkovsky had 7 goals. He was the sports person of the year in his country. Nice burst here. Pospisil cutting in, wrist shot stopped. What a drive from Pospisil. Better save, Grubauer. Here's Patrick Hope. Played 1 NHL game in his career, and it was this season with Arizona, April 7th. 2:35 to go. Slovakia down by 2. Rybik, little chip and chase. Wisman back. Nico Sturm takes a look. He shoots it in. Out to play it is Skorvanek. Up the wall, but right to center, and allows Mueller to control. Mueller, the backhand down the ice again.
You got Tatar out there this time with Rybik and Slavkovsky. A little bit of different combinations, using that experience and trying to get some more looks at the net. Only 2 minutes to go and 2 goals to make up. Timeout called. Slovakia, I'm sure, to give a breather. They need one right now, so I'm sure those big guys are going to come right back out again. Slavkovsky's still standing on the ice. He's not sitting down. Rybik is going to come out again, I'm sure. Making a plan here. It always starts with the face-off. Germany's done a decent job here of mixing it up. They've got some pucks deep, but they've made sure that their positioning has been really good, coming back up the ice and defending.
Part of the coaching staff for Slovakia as well is Robert Petrovicki, who was the 9th overall pick to Hartford back in 1982. He played just over 200 NHL games. trying to drop a plan here. So the net is empty. You can see Stanislav Swervanik to the bench. Extra attacker out, and all systems go now here for Slovakia. They've battled back all game long, Brian. They've kept fighting. Can they do it one more time? Tatar in the corner with Slavkovsky. Nice little spin move, but just held in by Firavari. Eel able to jam it away briefly from Aribek. Late for Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky. Firavari works it right back in. Hudacek leaves it. Slavkovsky worked across. Firavari shot, knocked down in front. Tatar taken down. Germany takes the shot, bouncing puck. I don't think it's going to be enough for icing, and it won't. Michaelis was the man on the forecheck. It's back to Nemitz to the left side. Kellerman tried to kick it in, but they got to try again. Slavkovsky right at the line. Uri Slavkovsky brings it in. Rivik around the boards. Hudacek trying to play to Varvari. He's got to get back quickly. Good hustle. In comes Eder and score. Empty net goal. Tobias Eder in his first World Championship. He's on the board, and that will do it for Germany.
Yeah, Hudacek trying to get the puck back to his own point man. He had the right idea, but he didn't execute very well. He actually had too much air underneath. It didn't slide it back to the point, so the puck went right out of the zone. And it was a free chance at an empty net here. Here's where the play happens. He kind of shoots it back there, and it was airborne. That's a really difficult situation for Firavari, the defenseman, to try and do something with that and keep it inside the zone, and that's the dagger again for Germany, as Eder gets the empty netter.
Germany will win their opener, Brian. Next up for them, they're right back at it tomorrow night versus USA, and Slovakia will take on Kazakhstan, noon local time on Sunday. 6-3 score. Final minute here inside Ostrava Arena. And just a reminder, we're not done. We've got USA Sweden later on tonight. Our next game, 8 p.m. local time, noon Eastern back home. Brady Tkachuk, the captain for Team USA. We talked about Sweden and that depth on the blue line with Victor Hedman. Erik Karlsson came over with Rasmus Dahlin as well. Top line for the Americans will be Brady Tkachuk, Cole Caulfield, and Trevor Zegras. And we asked both the captain, Tkachuk, and Caulfield about the line. Tkachuk just smiled and said, oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, man.
He had a huge smile on his face for sure. He's going to go in the boards to the front of the net. Those other two are going to have the puck.
Pass in front, score. They don't go quietly as Matas Sukol. A little too late, though. 6-4 game.
That shows a lot. And Craig Ramsey, the coach of Slovakia, will like that right down to the end. Good execution. They hunt the puck down along the wall, get it behind the net, stay on it, keep pounding. It's about developing habits, and it's continuous work on your game to come together throughout the course for the betterment of the team over the course of the entire tournament. So little things like this about how this was executed, even though it won't be enough to get them back in the game because there's not enough time. That's a really good goal by Slovakia.
Ninth place finish last year. Craig Ramsey was telling our Claire Hanna before the game that, you know, he always feels that this time of the tournament they can still win the whole thing. Is that wrist shot stopped by Grubauer? But they won't win their opener, but they're still pushing. Berman shoots right on. Boss missile there. Big pileup in front of Grubauer, and the horn will sound.
Ooh, look at that in front of the net there. Ooh, that's Regenda in there.
He is not happy.
Oh, yeah.
And remember,
a couple of big right hands there by Regenda, and we got a dog pile over there in the circle as well. So, oh yeah, they are not going away quietly. No doubt about that.
was taken down, Brian. He's back up, and then Bishbu came right over. And remember, you get involved in this kind of stuff, it can carry over in this tournament, depending what the officials deem.
And you got some of the top players getting involved there for Slovakia, so they have to be careful, no doubt. Kellerman was involved in one of them. He's the one that I think took down Stahoviak. Yeah.
Well, Schubert was taking a bunch of rights and lefts well after the whistle, man.
Yeah. He got popped in the face about 3 times. Should be an interesting handshake line.
So here, Milos Kellerman is getting a misconduct.
Interesting game for sure. You got to hand it to Slovakia. They never gave up and they responded well at times, but Germany really did a terrific job here. When they gave the game back a little bit, they retook it and they played a solid game. They deserve this win.
The silver medalists from last year off to a great start, 6-4 as they beat Slovakia. Game 1 of our World Championship coverage in Ostrava.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded by the Raiffeisen Bank International, official sponsor of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented by Luboš Praskovsky, Tatrabank, and Josef Bielecka, Governor of the Moravian Silesian region. Best player of Team Slovakia. Best player number 20, Juraj Slavkovsky. Best player of Team Germany is player number 30, Filip Kubauer. Do you all please rise, if you are able to, for the national anthem of Germany. Thank you for being part of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. Before you go, a quick look around here to make sure with all of your belongings. The 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship will continue today in Ostrava Arena 2020 in the game Sweden against the United States. Don't miss out 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship official event zone next to your arena. Enhance your experience and stay at the heart of the game.
Dominic, before this game, your coach mentioned he knew this was going to be a very close game between you and Slovakia. How did you get the advantage today?
Well, yeah, we knew it from right beginning. We talked about it a long time. It's going to be a huge game for us. We all know the standings, how it's going to be, how important this game was. So, yeah, we were ready for it. The Slovaks too. The rink was full of Slovaks, so we were ready for that. And it was a huge battle, and we did everything we could.
Given that you're coming in as the defending silver medalists, are the expectations higher for your team, and do you feel like there's a target on your back?
Yeah, expectations are high from the media and from the fans, but we had a lot of meetings about it, that we stay calm and just go game by game, and we did that today very good, and we got to prepare for the US tomorrow.
You scored the first goal of this game. It's your 7th World Championship, and you were also born in Czechia. What did this game mean to you?
It's special. It was always a dream for me to play one Worlds in Czech, so it's a huge honor, and also going to have a lot of people here, so I really enjoy it.
And then if you could answer this one in German, what did it mean just to get the first win of the World Championship against a close team like Slovakia?
Ja, sehr wichtig für uns. Wir wussten, wie schwer es sein wird, und wir haben uns sehr gut vorbereitet, haben teilweise sehr, sehr gute Leistung gezeigt. Ein paar Sachen müssen wir noch besser machen, aber wir werden bereit sein. Thank you. Have a good one.
This was such a close game, and then Germany really broke things open in the second period. Where do you think you guys fell short today?
First 2 periods we weren't good enough, and you can't win a game if you have 2 bad periods, in my opinion.
After you scored, it seemed like it was getting closer. Did you feel like things changed on the ice at all?
Yeah, we had 2 good goals, but they always get another one right after we scored goals, so that's hard to play like that.
Given that Slovakia is so close to Czechia, what can you say about the atmosphere and all your fans here today?
Fans were good. We have great fans, and too bad we couldn't win the game for them.
How do you bounce back?
We have to win on Sunday.
One, and can you answer in Slovakian, your native language, just where did things fall short for your team today?
Prvé 2 tretiny sme neboli dostatočne dobrí podľa mňa, a tak sa nedá vyhrať zápas, čiže musíme zlepšiť všetko.
Abseits nichts sehen, oder was? Wird sie fix. Wir haben die Decks voll. Was habt ihr?